Hey guys, this is Spencer with Fender Garage. We're at Dino's Get Down at the State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's an all Chevy truck show. We're having a great time. Sitting behind me is one of our frames for a Chevy truck. This is a level 3 airbag chassis, and it's designed for a 1947 and 1954 Chevy truck. The 3100 trucks for a short bed. This is our airbag chassis, so this lays frame, or essentially lays on the running board brackets. So we have it set up with the motor mounts for a LT4. We built it from a long block with a Whipple. If somebody wanted to purchase this from us, they could get it with or without the drivetrain package. We'll sell it either way. But the motor mounts are set up for an LT4 10-speed combo. So from front to back, you got your front sway bars. You have your Flaming River power steering rack. Motor mounts for an LT4, as I mentioned. You have your upper and lower control arms, ball joints. You have your airbags. We run an Accuair E-Level Plus air ride system, or Accuair Ultimate kit. That's what comes with the air tank and all the compressors and everything like that. Super stout setup. We're super happy with it. You got your Falcon shocks on here as well. We are running 14-inch Wilwood disc brakes. Now, because of the LT4, this chassis had a couple of upgrades. For example, the rear axle's been upgraded to 35 spline, 1350 for that axle. So it'll handle lots of horsepower. You'll notice everything is modular, so a lot of bolts everywhere. It's grade 8 hardware. It's very sturdy, it's very rigid, but it also means that you can remove things if you don't need them or if you need to adjust them. So like your cab mounts, running board brackets, that heat shield area where you route your exhaust. It's all bolt on, so if you wanted to change something about your setup or plans change, if you've hot rodded, plans change all the time. So back here, like I said, running board brackets here. We run stainless brake lines all the way down, and then we run braided AN fuel lines inside the frame rail. The idea is if you look under the truck, it's super clean, you don't see anything. This is powder coated. This is our FFG Grey. It's like a matte charcoal. Then we'll also put a layer of Casper clear over it. That way it's just extra protectant. Keep it weather durable, that kind of thing. But this is the air ride system. So you have your endo air tank, you have your Vi-Air compressors. Of course, you have your E-Level Plus air management system. We've wired it all so it's connected to the stand here. So just for a visual, if I want to play with it and move it up or down, it should be able to do it. So back with the rear of the truck, it's a 9-inch rear axle from Currie Enterprises. We run a rear Watts link. That's the standard for us on all of our air ride setups. All billet arms, everything's either billet or it's the standard steel that we've cut and we've welded as part of the chassis. So very high grade stuff. You have your big Wilwood disc brakes, calipers, built to stop. You have your battery boxes back here. You typically run dual batteries with a setup like this to both power the truck and power the air management system. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, if there's a drivetrain in here, there'd be a lot more to talk about. The chassis is a little bit easier to cover at this point. Best of everything, we spare no expense. All of the, obviously the pennies stack up, but we'd rather you have the best setup up front than chase your tail over the next 2 years trying to fix stuff as it comes up. So there's nothing wrong with like the 90s Corvette spindles, suspension. There's nothing wrong with Crown Vic. We just like to take it to that next level, and this makes things a lot easier for us. If you're an at-home builder, or you own a shop, or you just want to get into something like this, this would be the easy way to kickstart this. Speaking of easy way to kickstart, this one specifically is actually available for sale right now. You can either buy it as is. I think it'll run about 44 grand without the wheels and tires on it, but we can set you up on some gunny roller wheels. But 44 grand, that's the best bones money can buy, and you're ready for a drivetrain, exhaust, drive shaft, and then the truck can all go back together. Or if you want it, we'll equip it with the LT4 long block. We'll put a Whipple on it. LT4s are really hard to find nowadays, so definitely, in our opinion, if you wanted us to build a truck, you're saving about 6 months on the lead time just with a snap of your fingers. LT4s already, Whipples already, we would be able to throw this all in with the exhaust and the drive shaft in about 2 weeks. So if you want to kickstart a build, we could build this thing as a full designer series painted truck in, you know, we'll call it a 6-month time period, compared to like a 9 to 12 plus month time frame if we're going to do a full painted truck. So if this is something you're interested in, it's a very easy way to cut the line, if you will. We had a customer that went a different direction with this project, and we worked out a deal with him where we could keep it because we knew that we could give it to another happy customer that would know what to do with it, and that's kind of the goal for us. So reach out to us. Again, this one's available, probably won't be for long. You can either buy it as a rolling frame ready for a drivetrain, or we'll supply the LT4 10-speed, run the headers, exhaust, run your drive shaft, everything like that. But in the meantime, this is a full roller. It's ready to go. We'll get some shots of it airing up and down, but otherwise I think we've covered our bases. I'm Spencer with Fender Garage, and this is the best chassis on planet Earth.